The perfect target, unraveling Donald Trump's alleged Kremlin connections over 4 decades. In the heart of Manhattan, a powerful businessman rises, his eyes set on the pinnacle of American dreams. Enter Donald J. Trump, a man of ambition, controversy, and intrigue. Across the globe, another superpower watches, its gaze chilling and calculated. The Soviet Union, later Russia, keenly observes the meteoric rise of this real estate mogul. As Trump towers over New York's skyline, his fame and fortune grow. His bold, brash persona captures headlines, his enterprises reaching far beyond the shores of the United States. Unseen connections start to form, like threads in a complex web. Trump's business ventures intertwine with Russian oligarchs, his properties seemingly attractive to their vast, untapped wealth. Notorious sexpionage KGB program well known and successful for decades, women, dubbed swallows, were trained to insinuate their way into the lives of Western targets in hopes of using compromising information to flip them to the Soviet side. Was Ivana Trump recruited as a young woman to be a KGB sexpionage agent? In the mid-80s, Trump embarks on his first trip to Moscow, ostensibly for business. However, this trip may have planted seeds for future political endeavors and perhaps Russian influence. Upon his return, Trump nurtures an unexpected aspiration to be president. He begins to voice his political opinions by spending $100,000 placing full-page ads on controversial foreign policies in major newspapers. Meanwhile, the seeds sowed in Moscow begin to sprout. Trump's relationships with Russian business figures deepen, as do the whispers of potential political entanglements. Fast forward to the new millennium. Trump's presidential ambitions resurface more seriously, and his ties to Russia seem stronger than ever. He becomes a regular on Russian state television, praising Putin's leadership. The 2013 Miss Universe pageant in Moscow marks a turning point. Questions were asked about Trump collecting $20 million for the pageant. The Russians have a history of using investments to gain leverage over influential people and later calling in favors. Trump's relationship with Russia shifts from business to something far more significant. He tweets, "Do you think Putin will be going to the Miss Universe pageant?" As election season looms in 2015, Trump announces his candidacy for president. The Russian media, previously lukewarm, suddenly blazes with support for the audacious outsider. The 2016 election campaign is marked by numerous incidences of Russian interference. US intelligence agencies are concerned about Trump's links to Russia, sparking an investigation that will grip the nation. Trump's presidency sees an unprecedented era of controversy. His policies favor Russia, his admiration for Putin unabated. His meetings with the Russian leader raise eyebrows and questions about his true loyalties. In 2020, Trump's former lawyer testifies about a Trump Tower Moscow project. The revelation further deepens suspicions of Trump's financial ties and potential obligations to Russia. As Trump's bid for presidency continues, many questions remain unanswered. Did Russia really cultivate Trump as an asset over 4 decades? America and Western democracies have been under attack from hackers who US officials believe are tied to the Russian government. APT-28 and APT-29, perhaps better known as Fancy Bear and Cozy Bear via internet troll farms, are hard at work trying to divide America and subvert the 2024-25 US elections, just like they did in 2016 and 2020. The operation involved hacking Democrats' emails, publicizing the stolen contents through WikiLeaks, and manipulating social media to spread fake news and pro-Trump messages. The connections are there, yet their implications are still shrouded in mystery. Despite the ending of his presidency and bid for re-election, the investigation into Trump's Russian connections continues. Such is the saga of a man whose ambition has perhaps led him down a path beyond his control. Trump's election win in 2016 was welcomed by Moscow. Special counsel Robert Mueller did not establish a conspiracy between members of the Trump campaign and the Russians. But the Moscow Project, an initiative of the Center for American Progress Action Fund, found the Trump campaign and transition team had at least 272 known contacts and at least 38 known meetings with Russia-linked operatives. In our search for truth, we must unravel this intricate web. For now, Donald Trump remains, arguably, the most controversial figure in modern political history. A man under the global spotlight, indeed, the perfect target. Welcome to Fire in the Minds. Imagination ignited, we begin a journey of exploration together. This is Fire in the Minds. Here, we challenge conventional thinking, unearthing answers hidden in life's most baffling questions. Join us as we dive deep into geopolitics, symbolism, philosophy, and the magic of everyday life. Subscribe to Fire in the Minds, where curiosity burns bright. Welcome to the community of thinkers, dreamers, and seekers.